He stole 3 sacks of barley grain to make a bag pudding. A bag pudding the king did make, and stuffed it full of plums, and in it put great lumps of fat as big as my 2 thumbs. The king and queen did eat thereof, and noblemen besides, and what they could not eat that night the queen next morning fried. And 2pence to London Bridge, 3pence to the Strand, 4pence says to Whitehall Stairs, unless you go by land. And there was a man from Newington, and he was wondrous wise. He looked into a quickset hedge and scratched out both his eyes. And when he found his eyes were out with all his might and pain, he looked into the quickset hedge and scratched them in again. And 2pence to London Bridge, 3pence to the Strand, 4pence says to Whitehall Stairs, unless you go by land. And little Tom, he Tozer, was going for a ride, and looking over London Bridge he fell into the tide. His parents never having taught their little son to swim, the tide soon took the mastery and made an end of him. And 2pence to London Bridge, 3pence to the Strand, 4pence says to Whitehall Stairs, unless you go by land. And there's no sheep in Shepherd's Bush, no cheap things in Cheapside, and there's no docks in Puddledock, no weddings at St. Bride's, and there's no fields in Spitalfields, no arrows at Beauhar found, and there's no hay in the Haymarket, just rough and stony ground. And 2pence to London Bridge, 3pence to the Strand, 4pence says to Whitehall Stairs, unless you go by land. And now I think I'll end my song, it is as good as any, and if you thought you liked it, sir, then give to me a penny. But if you did not like my song, I think you're none the worse. Just keep your mouldy penny with the cobwebs in your purse. And 2pence to London Bridge, 3pence to the Strand, 4pence says to Whitehall Stairs, unless you go by land.